That's really ridiculous.
You should be able to be a senator.
All right.
You can go to
Film
Ward
it.
18.
Who's the senator?
Not me. I sure as hell am not a senator.
You have the voice for it.
Thank you.
And the posture.
Welcome to micro
try.
lectures. You want to do that again?
I do, but
You need to adjust
I
yourself.
want you to say the joke again.
You guys want to compliment me some more, though?
Who's a senator?
Who's a senator?
You say not me.
Oh, okay.
Who's a senator?
Sure as hell not me.
You say he's got the voice for it.
Oh, I forgot. Do it over.
Okay. Who's a senator?
Sure as hell not me.
We got the voice for it.
And the posture.
And the beard.
And the beard. All right, we
Thank
got
you,
a
Art.
joke.
Think
Oh,
you're
you're
referring
doing-
to my female girlfriend?
Welcome to micro lectures.
I'm gonna treat myself to a goddamn absinthe cocktail.
Of course.
He needs two hands. You might want to get it on the sugar cube this time. Oh, no,
I
that's the
don't-
water that matters.
As long as you don't get it on
That's
the
enough
gas.
of that.
Well,
I've never seen
that's
such
usually-
micromanagement. Cocktail making from an
Micro
expert.
micro lecture.
I do much better making
Everything micro.
It's on, but the thing is, if it's a micro lecture or anything micro, it's usually small. But when you talk about micromanagement, it's usually big.
Yeah, that's true. I was playing craps one time with Manute Ball in.
Oh, really?
I was, and we were in Florida. We were off the coast on one of those.
Where Minute is known to holiday.
He was so tall, he would sit at the end of the table, and he could place his own hardway bets. And if you know craps, that's in the middle of the table. And I shouted out, look, I was having a good
I
time.
know what you're gonna say.
I shouted out, Manute! In our language means very tiny.
That's a good one.
Do you smell that absinthe? Fomented?
Fomenting.
Can we have a moment of silence for Minute Bolt first before we move on to
Right.
absinthe?
Just a minute moment. Just one minute.
A minute moment for minute.
There's a minute minute are spelled the same.
What happened to my,
Couldn't even give him that.
Couldn't they? Couldn't.
to my,
What happened to your what?
there it is!
That's been there all night.
I could hold myself out as a
I gotta
professional
say-
martini. It's been there all night?
Yeah.
Because around my whole house I keep martini picks, because you never know when you're gonna need one. That's
very
how
true.
good of a martini drinker I am.
So Scott, what are you
That's
gonna
neat.
lecture on tonight?
Yeah.
Well, since I am the host of the daytime late night talk show with Scott Black's YouTube internet sensation,
That's for sure.
I have decided to lecture on hosting.
Daytime, nighttime talk show?
Daytime late night talk show.
Daytime
Named
late
so
night.
easy, you
It's
have
a-
no excuse for not remembering it.
It really is a great show.
And a great name.
And
Thank you, corner.
Thank you, Gordon.
The Simon Corner.
You've always been in my corner. Hi, welcome to Micro Lecture. I'm your host, Scott Blacks, and I'm here to talk to you this evening about hosting. How to host your very own internet show. Step one, you gotta acknowledge the audience, you know? Otherwise, home viewers are gonna think you're just some guy filming a creepy show with his roommates in your apartment. So what I like to do is point at every single one of them before I start my opening monologue. What's your signature move gonna be? Step two, you gotta establish your roles. Let your guest know that they are just that, your guest. You're gonna take care of them, but most importantly, you're in charge. This is your show, buddy. For instance, never let somebody come on and call themselves the host. Now step three, you gotta make your guest look good. You gotta make them shine. You gotta make your co-host look good and your band leader look good. But, the most important thing, always be looking out for number one. And be sure to click over to the Daytime Late Night Talk Show pages for full episodes of the Daytime Late Night Talk Show with Scott Blacks. Wow, what a lecture!
What do you think you're the host here?
That guy was great.
Damn. It
That's true.
is true though.
It has been a wonderful time here. Mike and Nancy, I would like to thank you for coming to my
Thank you
place.
for. I was going to say thanks to Scott Blacks.
Oh, you're
The
welcome.
fantastic lecture on hosting.
Thank you. Thank you.
Fantastic.
They're
too.
really need to. Nobody teaches anybody how to host.
Now at this point, you make it personal. Make it your own, you know?
So thank you so so much for guiding us.
Oh, anytime.
I do have one question. Since pointing is involved, do you get involved?
That's
in
my
method?
thing, by the way.
Right.
Nobody else points.
I think
Because I'm
pointing's in the
confused.
public domain. I think once Bill Clinton did it ad nauseum.
I
But
did
he
not
didn't. He
Have
curled the
sex
finger.
with that
Sexual
woman.
You notice it was a
Sexual
thumb.
relations
It
with
was
that
we-
chubby girl.
We had long meetings and we finally agreed.
Oh, it was
on
actually a knuckle, you're right.
the
It was
knuckle
a
or
knuckle.
the
It was a
thumb?
It was a
knuckle.
knuckle.
Wasn't it the knuckle?
It was
He
a
wanted to
That's-
know.
that's not what
He
she
wanted-
said.
He did not want to point.
She did not say it was a knuckle. That's not what she said.
Slip Willie!
Hi-oh.
Bringing the goods.
So Scott, how was your experience being the host?
As really the
usurper. As an usurper.
interloper.
As an usurper, how do you enjoy your usurpation?
Pretty good. Of all these shows that I have had a hostile or non-hostile takeover, I gotta say this one ranks
Just
on
this
record
one say,
again. Great green room spread.
Even if the room's red.
Right.
I couldn't notice. I was too busy eating
The
cheese.
food's good, so good
Alright.
that you don't notice what color the room is.
Yeah, R.I.P. Along with my new bowl, probably.
He is kind of tiny.
Celebrities are buried in a mass grave, I hear.
That's right.
Worship them while they're alive, but the second they die, boom, it's in the dirt with you.
No, my experience is that we worship them after they die more.
Lordy G.
Only artists.
Actors.
You guys are not following step whatever. That's looking good.
This
Well, the daytime late night talk show.